over $16 billion in new investment and opportunities coming to the Memphis area. That's what an article said back in January, and I didn't even know about a lot of things that have been coming since then. This is bringing money into the area for new infrastructure, new job opportunities. It's all coming here, and I want to run through this and tell y'all about it, because not only is it an opportunity for you if you're looking to move to the Memphis area, when you move here and you buy a house, it's going to make that investment a lot more valuable. So I want to get into that and talk to it. Me and Kris are going to run through these for you, and there's one in particular at the end that I personally am really excited about. So stick around, see if you are excited as I am about that one. But Kris, we got to get into these, and we can't do a video like this without talking about the biggest ones. We've talked about them before, but they're kind of ramping up.
Yeah, I think as far as opportunity and what's going to really promote values here and home ownership in an area and really develop a whole new community in what used to be just pretty much rural farmland, and that's obviously Ford Blue Oval. Ford Blue Oval's online. I think they did delay the startup by like 1 year, but it is rocking and rolling out there, guys. And something like 6,000 jobs on site alone for Ford Blue Oval City.
Yeah, and that's just, with something that big, obviously, this, that's just at the plant itself. There are going to be a lot of suppliers and, different companies that come in to support that. And, they're estimating as that is fully built out, getting up to around, what they say, about 25,000, I think, 25,000 jobs.
Yeah, with all the supply houses and everything, which several of them have already been announced, and they're $100 million projects themselves. But, they said the total impact of employment in our area, somewhere around 25,000 jobs in there.
Yeah,
those are high-paying jobs too, right, Jared? I mean, they're not,
right.
It's not Amazon warehouses and things like that. Like, those are high-paying, skilled employment jobs.
No, those are, and honestly, most of these that we're going to talk about as we run through this list are going to be higher paying jobs. But it's crazy what that's going to do. You're just transforming, I'd say really the entire Memphis area, but especially if you look at that kind of the northeast corner of the Memphis area here, getting out towards Lakeland, Arlington, and out that way. It's just going to be totally different there. It's already bringing in a lot of new stuff around that. They're coming into those communities and really adding a lot to it as well. So I'm excited to see how that one is progressing. And y'all, as we go through this, if you're coming for one of these, if you're coming for Blue Oval or any of the other ones we mentioned, leave me a comment down below, because I want to know what is bringing people to the area. And so let me know what you're coming for and what questions maybe you specifically have that we can answer here on the channel. That'll be a big help for me, so that we can help you. And another way that we can help you is, we love making these videos, and I hope the videos do help, but I love it even more when we can actually help y'all in person to make that move to the area. To do that, y'all gotta reach out.
Yeah, guys, reach out to us at the number below. Call or give me a text real quick. You'll be talking to me. I'll get back in contact with you right away, and we'll help you work through the process and start that move right here to the Memphis area.
That's right, y'all. Whatever it takes, get in touch with us. We got the process down. We've helped a pretty good bit of y'all make the move, and with all these opportunities coming, I know more of y'all are coming to the area. So we've got the process down to help y'all out. And another big one that's been getting the headlines lately, even on our own channel here, seems to be a lot of this tech. Memphis is almost becoming a tech hub, because we got the XAI supercomputer coming in. Our last video about that's pushing, I think, almost 2,500 videos in just a few, or 2,500 views in just a few weeks. So that's pretty crazy. But what are they? I think we're expecting around 300 jobs there, so not as many, maybe a little more than 300.
Not as many jobs there, Jared, but I got to say that project is moving along at a record pace. We've had several reach out. People are coming here to be working on the servers and the network and things like that. I think he's ahead of the game, because he bought the old Electrolux plant that was sitting there with already a newer facility, and it was just sitting there vacant, ready to go, surrounded by a couple of rivers and things, because we talked about they're going to need upwards of 1 million gallons of water to keep those supercomputers cool. Calm down, everybody. That's not going to be fresh water. They already also submitted their plans for a new gray water plant that will supply their facility and hopefully have enough remaining to supply a few other facilities there nearby. I did see an article recently, though, Jared. There is one thing that's holding them up. I don't think they've gotten approval from the TVA for the amount of electricity they'll be using, but I'm sure they're going to work that out. I don't see that being a delay. And those guys are going to be online, up and running by like late August, early September is what the news outlets are saying. So that is crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy how fast that one has gotten up. And then if you want to see, we did do that video. So if you want to see a little bit more about why they chose Memphis for that, check that video out. I'll pop up a card for that so y'all can see it. But you know, not as many jobs, but we talked about high paying jobs at Blue Oval. My understanding here is that these are going to be even higher level. You know, these are going to be 6-figure and up type jobs for the most part there. So just some great opportunities, bringing in some talent. And again, that tech kind of making Memphis, it's kind of becoming like a tech hub here with all that. So that's pretty crazy. And keeping that theme going again, going back more to the electrical vehicle side of things, in the Memphis area, jumping down to the Mississippi side, I can say out of Memphis a little bit, but close enough. You know, if Blue Oval's close enough, this probably is too. Down in Marshall County, you've got another big electric battery plant coming in there too.
Yeah, they just announced that. I think it's one of the largest investments ever in the state of Mississippi. It will be online. I can't remember the number of jobs, but obviously it's another battery hub. It's in Marshall County, Mississippi, so it's definitely close enough to live on the Tennessee side or in that North Mississippi side. And just another big, huge investment in our area, which can do nothing but positive things for the real estate market. Those are high-paying jobs.
Yeah, that's what I saw was about close to $2 billion investment down there for that, and around 2,000 jobs, which just like Blue Oval, I would expect there's going to be some more jobs created around that. So who knows what impact that is going to have to the area. And y'all just think about this. You think about these big numbers, you know, billions of dollars. I think it was close to $6 billion for the Blue Oval plant. I can't remember. It was hundreds of millions, I think, for the supercomputer. I don't remember the exact number on that. This one, $2 billion. That's money coming into this region. So that money kind of, you know, comes in, people work, gets built, and that filters into the economy here. So I think we're already seeing the effects of that too with some of the other residential and mixed use developments that are popped up in the area. And we'll get into that in another video. And we have, if you look in some of our other videos here on the channel, but you're already seeing the impact of that. And, you know, another thing that's going to bring, and that's why this next little bit here is important, is more traffic to the area. Now we're already a big hub with, you know, air traffic and, you know, shipping and things like that, because we've kind of been a hub for that for a very long time.
Sure.
But also traffic coming through the area. You know, we're kind of at the intersection of two major interstates coming through the area, and one of those is getting an upgrade.
Yeah, the new I-55 bridge is already been approved to be rebuilt. I saw this morning that's going to be upwards of 1,000 jobs helping to rebuild that bridge. I-55 is just south of the I-40 bridge, and it's mostly used for like trucking things and like that are headed south through Mississippi. You can get there going by I-40, but that I-240 loop between I-40 and headed down to Mississippi, it's a little tight there. It kind of needs to be updated itself. So anyways, this new bridge, I-55 going over into Arkansas, that's a big deal. It's already been approved by the Tennessee Department of Transportation, and it will be online here within several years, the next few years.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of those will be temporary jobs. So, I mean, you know, I'll acknowledge that, but you know, you may get here, work on that for a couple of years and decide you like it to get other opportunities here in Memphis as we're getting all this other opportunity coming to the area.
And I like that they're staying ahead of the game with the traffic, Jared, because we mentioned that a lot. Traffic is very manageable in the Memphis area. It's not crazy travel times to get anywhere in the Mid-South. So along with this I-55 bridge, that's definitely going to keep us ahead of the game as far as the traffic flow here in the Memphis area.
Yeah, absolutely. And that will bring us to the last one that I am really excited about, and you may have gotten the hint in my background here, and that is Buc-ee's coming to the I-40 exit right just past Arlington. So basically in between Arlington and Blue Oval City, we got Buc-ee's coming to the area. If y'all watch long enough, you know I grew up in Texas. I'm in Texas a lot. Actually got family out there still. I do love Buc-ee's. That's why my kids have several Buc-ee's that you see here behind me. But Kris, have you been to a Buc-ee's?
I have been to the Buc-ee's in Sevierville, Tennessee. So
okay,
it's quite an experience.
I will say, you know, I went to Buc-ee's used to only be in Texas, so I always went to them in Texas, and then I've gone to them outside of Texas. It is a little different. It's weird because part of Buc-ee's is all the Texas themed stuff that you have in Buc-ee's. But so you get a little different flair for Buc-ee's, but it's still Buc-ee's. You still get that brisket. You still get the delicious fudge that they got, and a lot more than that. So, are you excited about Buc-ee's coming? I am. And if you're looking for a job in the area, you probably will be excited because they post this up when you go in there. If you've never been to a Buc-ee's, you know. I think they start at like $17 an hour just for your base level worker.
I know. If this move to Memphis doesn't work out, Jared, I know where I'll be getting my next job at. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. You can go run a Buc-ee's and I think make close to $200,000 a year or 150 or something. Yeah. So there y'all go. Which one of those opportunities are y'all most excited about? Are any of those bringing you to the area? Again, let us know. Put it down there in the comments. We definitely want to find out about that. And Kris, with all of this, if you're coming in and you're buying a house here, which again, we'd love to help y'all do.
Sure.
What is that going to do to the value? What do you think? I mean, obviously we can't predict the future, but
I definitely don't have the crystal ball. Good. Yeah, I don't have the crystal ball ready with me, Jared, but you have to think, I mean, even before everything's here, even right now, our values are holding steady in the area. There's tons of new construction that's going on in that northeast part of the community there in Arlington, Lakeland, Oakland, Somerville. All of those areas are ramping up, anticipating all the Ford Blue Oval employees that are coming in. Values are holding tight, and I think we just heard that they're going to start cutting rates as early as September. So I feel certain that once that comes into play, that buyer's market's going to heat up again. Some of these incentives are going to go away, and those prices are going to tend to trend upwards again.
Yep. So you may want to get in and beat the rush on it as things start to pick up. Because I think nationwide, as rates come down, there are a lot of people holding out to get maybe into like a high 5% rate, because I think that's about the threshold where we're really going to see things break loose. And when you couple that with all the growth that we have coming here to Memphis, I think you're just going to see that amplified here even more. So your opportunity to buy something affordable and have it really appreciate and build a lot of equity for you, I think you have that opportunity right now. I don't know if you have it in a few years. I think this is the time. So y'all let us know if we can help y'all. Y'all, if you want to see more of the new construction that's being built, we're actually running a playlist for that. We're doing these as often as we can. We're planning on getting out a few of them over the next few weeks to show y'all some of the new construction neighborhoods coming to the area. So if y'all want to see those, check out the playlist and watch for more to be added to that. And we'll see y'all out there.